It was freaking wild. She's like, I walked out the house. 2 snakes were just in front of the door, posted up, like, ready to box. They both lean up their heads, and then the dog gets up and is like, what's up? Will you come in here? And they're just about to rumble, like, on sight. And she's like, these were bigger snakes.
Oh my god.
Why are the big snakes here? And why is the dog ready to fight? So I sit there and I'm like, okay, there's no way this dog is going to win this fight. It's a great move how mom pulled the dog back in. These 2 snakes will absolutely demolish her. But it makes sense, because now when you think about the size of the snakes, my dad probably threw the baby snake outside. So then these 2 snakes were like, oh yeah? And they probably ate all the mice, because we couldn't find the mice. Like,
oh my
so
god.
they're on a power buff right now. Like they have their alts ready because they ate like an entire family of mice like the day prior, and this dog is about to walk.
Natural exterminator right there.
This dog is about to walk into a fight with 2 snakes that have their alts. Like, I wouldn't do this, you know? Like,
this natural exterminators right there. Natural exterminators.
hello friends, welcome back. Today we have Boa. Boa's gonna tell us some wild stories because that's what Boa wanted to do.
Yeah.
What's up?
That's
rough.
Just, what do you mean? What do you mean
That
that's
was
rough?
odd.
Okay, look, I'm already getting judged. All right, listen, I'm just trying to get into my fucking element. All right. Okay, look. Yeah, they invited me on here. It's very nice. It's go by Boa, don't matter. Say it once, say it twice, say it thrice. It's all good. No.
Thrice, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna talk about shit, alright? We've all probably been to work. Some people watching this probably, go to work, go to job, get out, probably chill out with the coworkers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my friend, his idea of a nice time out with the coworkers was body boxing in the parking lot, like behind the building.
When you
right?
say body boxing, like, what do you mean, like?
Body boxing. You never did body boxing before back in high school?
Is that when you just punch each other?
Yeah, you just punch each other.
It's not boxing. You're just fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, no, you call it body boxing, right? Because you only hit the body. You don't go for face shots. You only hit the body. You can only go for body shots.
Oh my god.
Chest, stomach. That's how it works. You never did body boxing before? Listen, body boxing was so much fun, right? You used to be like whole grades going against other grades, and dudes would just go into the bathroom, be like, all right, you ring the bell. It's time for SmackDown.
I don't know.
You just see dudes just.
You sound like you're in like a shonen anime or something. You're just like
shonen anime,
like God of High School or something like.
I've seen a man get punched into a stall, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, Jesus, oh my god, he got absolutely like flung into the stall. Like no joke. They start the round, right? Round. Dude is obviously bigger than the other one, right? Like I'd say the opponent's build, right, was about how I'm looking right now, and then the other dude, think of like Punisher from Marvel Rivals, and
Punisher from Marvel Rivals, not Marvel, everybody, from Marvel Rivals, okay. Yeah. It's different.
Yeah, from Marvel Rivals, because he's big. He looks like he's so roided up. That's what he looks like, right? So he throws one punch, gets pushed into the stall. All you see is him like holding his stomach with his hand out and like defeat. Like, I'm done. I'm done. He's like, if I could do it right now, if it wasn't on desktop, I'd do. He just goes, I'm done. I'm done. And they dap each other up. He says, good job, man, good job. Literally one hit KO. One hit KO. He's out of there. There ain't no more. I mean, that's how it is, right? You can get punched, right? I mean, you can tell a lot of people don't know what it's like to get punched. You get punched that one time, right? Where you like lose all your breath. That right below your sternum. Right? So you get punched right, if you feel right by your rib cage, right under your sternum, right? Someone punches you right there, you out of it. Like you're almost drooling, right? Because you're out of breath. You ain't used to it. You're like, oh, you're gone. You're gone. You can't breathe. You're probably panicking.
Probably.
It's over, right?
Probably.
Most likely panicking, right? Because you can't get no damn air in your lungs. So, what else is it? So what was their perfect thing? Back to the story about Amazon, right? So behind Amazon, after we got out of work,
Right.
they thought body boxing behind the building was a good idea. They would body box with each other after Amazon, right? So they'd be having their Amazon vest on.
What's up with
just
Amazon and
beating
promoting
each other.
violence? Where's HR?
Funny thing about that, right? So one day, one of the dudes in HR, one of our coworkers, right? He was like talking a bunch of stuff, right? Talking it up, right? Thinking he's the big man and all this other stuff, right? And they was like, all right, see me after. Hey, see me after work. We be doing stuff after work. Come on and see us. See if you talk the talk, right? And walk the walk, right? Like, look, he is so. Man, I wish I could say what I want right now, but I'm a hold off. He is very, let's say he's very yellow belly. All right, he's very yellow belly.
Okay.
Instead of going out and actually just proving what he said, what he would do, he ran to HR and complained, right? He complained. He like cried to the teacher basically. And what was even dumber, I didn't know this. People were recording the body boxings. Right? So not only did this dude was complaining to HR, they also had recordings of them doing it in the back. Everyone who took part in it, which was not a small number of people, mind you, all got fired except for my friend. He was the only one that to get suspended and still come back to work. And they didn't know who snitched for the longest time until he finally figured out from one of the coworkers. He was like, "Oh man," I was like, "Bro,
wasn't it just
you are so lucky because." Not my friend, the dude who snitched.
Oh,
you got
see.
people fired.
Okay.
You know how crazy that. You know what people might do to you if you get them fired from their job. That's messing with money. I'm not doing that. You crazy?
Yeah, messing with pockets is like not the way.
Literally messing with people's pockets.
I wouldn't do it.
Right? That's why like reporting anybody is the last thing I try to solve it like personally, right? But if you just want to be, then I might have to, right? If I have to. Because I don't want nobody coming back after me after work, because they know exactly when I get off of work, and they're going to be waiting for me outside, and they ain't employed this time, so they ain't got nothing to lose. I'm like, nope, I'm not, no.
I do not blame you.
That was funny, though. Oh man, he was laughing all the way, right? Because he was basically just vacation for him. Because he didn't get like fired, he got suspended, so it was just vacation. So we just went out. So they hit me up right after I got out of work, and we go to Texas Roadhouse, and I was just like, "Hey, let's go to Texas Roadhouse. I'm down." They wild individuals. That one. They were working at this car wash one time as well. Right?
Do they also have a fight club there?
This one was working separately.
Oh,
no, they didn't have a fight club there. But they were just mad at their boss, right? Because she wouldn't work. She just wouldn't work one of the things she was supposed to do, right? And they said, if you don't do this, we're just gonna quit. And they made sure in the word she didn't believe it. She said, sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do. And he said, all right. And then he walked out with my other friend. They called me on my day off. They said, hey, you free right now? I was like, yeah, sure. So, yeah, you want to go to the mall? I said, aren't y'all working? I said, no, we just quit.
That's crazy. That's so out of control.
Pick me up. I said, hey, pick me up. So in their uniforms, they just pick me up. They pick us up, and we're like, yeah. Say, let's go to the mall. They say, oh wait, we forgot our Hot Pockets in the fridge. So they go in, run in, and the boss is like, y'all can't be here. She's like chasing them around, saying they can't be here. They do not care about her. There's like this little.
They went back for Hot Pockets.
White lady. They left their Hot Pockets in the fridge. They said,
like, is this an analogy for something important?
No, Hot Pockets. It was breakfast Hot Pockets. They wanted their Hot Pockets. And listen, we went back to his house and we horned him up. I know why he did it, right? There was those nice, the ham and cheese Hot Pockets.
The times are definitely hard if we gotta go get those Hot Pockets right now. Job's not paying enough.
This was like a year ago, for real.
And, you know,
this was like a year or two ago, for real. Like, but they were. Those were some good Hot Pockets. I won't lie.
I think the serious unhinged part for me isn't even the Hot Pockets. I won't lie. The part for me is like, we immediately quit the job, and then the first instinct of the human brain is like, let's go shopping. That's crazy. Let's spend the money that we're definitely not about to have. That's insane.
It's funny, right? Because they asked me if my job was hiring. They asked me if my job was hiring, right? As soon as they quit, and I was like, you know, yeah, I'll put in a good word for y'all. Like barely even 2-3 days later, they immediately got hired with me as well in my job, and they were there for and we were there for like a year. So it was all three of us.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
It was hilarious. Oh my god, I'm mad they left it though, because there were some funny people there. They had like this one girl who was like basically just a convict. She was in and out of jail all the time. It was so funny. She was
and
like,
she held the job?
Yeah, she held the job. She was like breaking her like ex-boyfriend's windows with bricks and like, oh, it was so funny. The videos I've seen them doing, she was like holding onto my friend's car door as he was like speeding down the road, and she was like screaming. Just wild, unhinged stuff like that. One of them they were riding on car surfing as he was driving down the road. Just unhinged things. All right. And it was glorious. It was glorious. All right, and we've got more to come. Don't you worry, audience. We got more to come.
That sounds insane. I mean, the working situation in a lot of these places are already wild, but like the fact that like you're not getting paid enough, so you need to go back for the hot pockets, but also she's got to like chase them. But then like the decision to go to the mall was made. There's a lot happening here, you know. There's a few layers to this cake. It's just like going.
It's a lot going on, but man, was it so good? Was it so?
So
good?
I assume they shared them with you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, they were so good. Ham and cheese hot pockets, so good. Now I gotta ask you something though.
Sure, I am ready.
Have you seen that movie Sinners?
No, I have not.
Right now, you gotta see that movie Sinners. That is so good. We went to go see that.
Is this the same
Bomb
day?
movie. Like it's not same day because I had to work, but because it came on a day after work, so I had to do it on the weekend, and it was. But that movie, bomb movie. Listen, okay. It's got a nice little ties for you and me, you know, us with the melanin,
Oh my lord!
You know, so, right?
We got I can't. I cannot.
Listen, it's good. Listen, it's a movie about music. Not about music, but it's got cool things with music and also vampires. I'm not going to explain any further, but there are
musical vampires.
And it's good.
I'm just going to assume it's like the Addams Family.
Kinda.
You know, they have a really fire track at the beginning. Like, it's... Who can be mad, you know?
It wouldn't be too far off. It's pretty good, I'm telling you. It's pretty good. I definitely recommend to anybody in the audience to look up and watch Sinners. It's good. Support it. It's good.
Okay. Movie recommendation.
What else am I thinking about now? Oh, that's good. This is Boa's recommendation. All right, it's no-name person on the internet. I am recommending you this.
You're not no-name person. You're Boa.
Well, no name is in terms of notoriety, I guess, is what I'm talking.
I see. Thinking too deeply about
so you
it.
got more notoriety than me.
Oh no, I have no.
You got more notoriety.
Nope, no clout at all.
Yes, you do. Oh, you got
nothing. Nothing.
Oh.
I am also just a stranger on the internet. Don't forget that.
No. This one is a cute fox girl. Look, you got a headset and everything. I'm a brokey with.
Whoa. Okay. The Pokemon needs to stop showing up in these videos. What's going on? Why does that keep happening? I'm literally not planning this. Oh my gosh, this is the second mention.
Ranman's over here flexing.
No one's flexing. No,
right.
I did not.
Flexing her wealth.
I'm just existing. I'm half body.
I'm over here.
Okay, the dress was really nice.
I'm over here in rags.
Okay, you're in a very popular avatar. I don't want to hear that.
This was a communal avatar, I'll have you know.
Yeah, you chose it. You chose it.
Well, no, my first one was the cup.
Oh
and you
my
were like,
god.
no, in the cup.
Like, it's just like the cup is that bad. It's just that bad.
The cup.
You could have at least
was
looked up the
perfect.
Aqua Team Force, and I like got the cup, but you didn't.
It would have just been a 2D cutout of
No, it
Master
wouldn't
Shank
have.
or
It would have been a
Meatwad or
3D
Frylock.
model
Yes,
of
it
him.
would have. No, it wouldn't have. It would have just. No one putting that much effort into Aqua Team Hunger Force.
You'd be
Who still
surprised.
remembers Aqua Team Hunger
You'd
Force
be
besides
surprised.
me, you, and everybody else in the early 2000s?
Oh my
No one
gosh.
else knows that.
I can't with you. I can't with you.
No one else. This is how every conversation goes with this.
And that's not true. That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Yes, it is. What do you mean? Yes, it is. They're always coming after me. They're always coming for
I'm not coming for
dick.
anyone's dignity here. No.
Okay.
I am simply listening to your story and occasionally making comments.
Thank you for having me on again. This was great. This is
Of
good.
course.
I'm always just rambling anyway, so why not do it in front
You know,
of me?
at least you're proud of it. You know, the last person I talked to, there's a pretty fun friend of mine. I didn't realize there was a negative connotation to this word called yap. Okay, so I thought it would be funny because I remember listening to Fetty Wap a while ago. So I called her a yap. I called her a yap queen instead of a trap queen. And for whatever reason, she took offense to that.
What?
Now it's like a meme, though. It's like a friendship meme now. But like, she's like, "Did you just call me a yap queen? What?
Did you just call me a yap queen? Even though I do talk for 3 hours straight, even though I do like don't shut up about things, I'm not a yap queen. No."
Yeah, I was like, man, that's crazy. It's okay. We all have that moment in life where like we're using words, but we don't have the full meaning in our brain. We have like the half meaning, and then somebody has to pull us to the side and it's like, hey, chill out.
I just talk too damn much.
No, it's literally, it's like when people say like, hey, there's a breath mint.
Like, ain't y'all throat
If
dry?
someone offered you a breath mint, always, okay, PSA for the world and the greater universe that exists out there, all of Solution 9 especially, make sure
that is Night City.
that is Solution 9. We're in Solution 9. For
Night City.
all you
Anyone can see that it's
FF14
Night
players
City.
are in Solution 9. Thank you.
The building is
Okay.
Night Solution 9.
All right.
But the outside is Night City.
Don't buy into the delusion. But essentially,
Oh my god.
for this PSA, if anybody on the planet, and I mean effing anybody, if anybody offers you a breath mint, any form of mouthwash, a Tic Tac, it doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, or if you're neither. Take the offer. Take the offer. Okay? It'd be different. I can understand you taking offense if I walked up to you with a deodorant stick at a convention and I'm like, listen, go to the bathroom. I get it.
No, that'd be fine. People will applaud you probably. They'll be like, woo!
No.
Like, yeah,
But
thank God.
they'll feel like, you know, oh, you called me out. Like, it'll feel bad for them. But a mint, a gum,
Well, then don't smell like shit.
any minty fresh,
Just called yourself out.
any minty fresh gum or something that somebody gives you, please understand that, like, that is the nicest way I can tell you your breath stinks and still be friendly about it. Like, I don't want to call you out. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I want to help. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't offer you anything. And you would just be like, boom, to everybody that you talk to. But I'm trying to help. Take the mint. That's it. Okay, I'm done. Continue. Sorry. We're here for Boa.
And on the flip
everything.
side, right? If you do need to offer someone some fucking deodorant, because I had this nasty motherfucker. Oh my god, he smelled so fucking bad, Ranma. He smelled so bad. Oh my god, he would. Okay, so. Okay, this was during. I'm like 23, so I still remember at least senior year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Right behind him, walking right behind him into class. I'm like, okay, I'm basically just done with it, right? I'm like, I'm done with this. I just want to get in and get it done. I have never been so mad at someone. I'm not really mad at people, you know me, right? I really don't be getting mad at people, right? But he made me so mad just from the smell alone. Like, just you know that time in SpongeBob with the damn green stink lines coming to his nose and making go. That's what it made me almost do. I swear to God, I could see I can hear the noise, the little sound effect.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That reminds me now. That reminds me now. So like, for those of y'all that know the type of job that I have, you know. But I had a situation. There are some clients that we have that walk in the door that smell absolutely horrendous. Like, I don't have a sensitive nose, so for me, if I smell you,
so for them to penetrate your wall,
okay, I don't like the way you said that, but if there's like a scent that you have that it has to be so insanely powerful for this nose to get it.
God.
Like, it's gotta be power. And here's the thing, because of that, I can tolerate some situations a lot better than most. So like, this person walked in the door. Immediately upon entry, the security guard goes like, F no. They go all the way through the building and into the locked break room. And they go in there and they call their boss. And they're calling their boss and they're like, hey boss, there's this client that smells absolutely awful. I refuse to stand out there and watch the door right now. They refused. And I was like, what?
I will not.
Then my boss on the other side of the building already sensed like the beginning of the scent, like, you know, that like creeping, like looming feeling getting closer. She literally took cover. She literally took cover. She like jumped behind a desk, went down, crouched, held her nose like tight, and like she was taking cover from an actual explosion was about to go off. And I'm thinking to myself,
it's chemical
man,
weaponry.
Having a nose that's normal must be like the craziest thing. Because she took cover like she was in a military operation. It is insane.
That's not even normal nose. That is unnatural stink. That's a bioweapon.
And this is what I tell everybody now. I'm like, listen, people that want to steal stuff from highly secure places, you're doing it all wrong. Guns, you masks.
Smell bad.
This is not how you do this. You smell bad enough, you will deter people naturally. like
I don't even want to arrest you. You smell so bad.
Imagine.
Some cops do be like that too. They be like, man, I don't even want to touch you right now. Like, please, I don't even want to touch you. Just please get in the back of the car.
Like the police car is like, listen, I'm not getting into that car. We're bringing the sheriff here. We're gonna charge them on the street. It's fine. Like, that's the kind of energy a thief needs to have. All right, if you're gonna,
you're actually so big brain.
If you're gonna abandon your humanity anyway, you might as well just abandon your standards of cleanliness and get the money that you're looking for. Okay, go beyond.
That is actually so big brain. You could be the skunk bandits. Have a little skunk mask, right? And then just smell horrible.
Yeah, it's actually cooked. Like, oh my gosh.
And they'll be like, please just take the money. Just please leave. We won't even report you. Just please leave. Don't come back. Just don't come back.
Yeah, it's honestly rough. And it is because of my job that I've learned things that I'm extremely cautious about things now as a result. Like, I don't usually use public seating. Like, it's people, like, public restrooms is one thing. You kind of don't have a choice, right? But you make sure the toilet's covered. I hear there are people that just do the thing wild. But when it comes to like any public seating ever, restaurants I tolerate, obviously. But like, if I'm just in an office and there's like not a lot of seating, there's like 3 chairs, I just don't sit in it because I'm like, for all I know, somebody with bed bugs like sat there a while ago. Like, I'm just not gonna.
Well, okay. Let me just clarify this for the people at home. Now, what chairs are we talking about? If you're talking about like maybe something we're sitting on right now, maybe you'd have to be a little like a little cautious. Like, oh, okay, well, you got
Have you
got,
ever been
little critters, little friends?
Have you ever been in a
around.
house that is infested with bugs? You want to talk about
Yes.
childhood trauma? I had one of those. This is where
Wait, I just said yeah.
I know. This is where my like hatred for bugs, because everybody knows on my bios, especially for Discord and stuff that I join, when it says dislikes, I always say bugs and bugs that fly. Every time.
Oh,
Every time.
and that's why you didn't like me having that tail that one time when I had the centipede tail.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why
that
you
was
didn't like
absolutely
that.
awful.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else about the design was
Everyone
fine.
hated that, but that was funny.
Yeah, you changed your look too
Everyone
much
hated
though.
that.
But
That was so funny.
I was.
Well, you see, I gotta keep it fresh.
I already have
huh?
my favorite look from you, so I got the files for that one. But anyway, so it's like, okay, this time it was so bad. This person's house, okay, another PSA. Sorry, I gotta keep doing this. For those of you who are parents,
It's good.
I need you to think about where you take your child, okay? If you know Aunt Sally's got a house infested with rodents, don't take your kid there. Take Aunt Sally out of the house. Y'all can go somewhere else. You don't need to go to her house, okay? Anyway, I don't remember whose house this was, but it was infested with roaches. And I remember thinking to myself, it can't be that bad. I was a child. So of course, my brain is like, oh, everybody doesn't actually live dirty like that. So, and this wasn't even like an Asmongold tier level like house. Like, it was pretty okay-ish appearing on the front side.
Yeah.
But, as a child that wanted to leave, I walked around a little bit. They were showing me like the closets and stuff, and I'm like, I see actual colonies of roaches going up the broom and coming down on the other side of the broom, and the whole closet was infested. They opened the oven. There was the dishwasher. It was not the oven. Roaches everywhere in there, and I'm like kind of creeped out as a kid, right? So I'm like, okay, I find the cleanest place in the house, and I sit on this couch, this one chair couch, and I just wait. I just stone cold wait.
And you feel it.
And this was what's so funny about it. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I've checked out my bases. And then one of my cousins comes over. The older cousins always want to mess with you. They're like, hey, Ranma, there's a bug on you. I'm like, no, there's not. They're like, there's a bug on you for real. No, it's not. No, really, it's right there. I'm like, okay, it's not there. Because if it was, you would have pushed it off of me. And then I look down and I'm like, oh no, like I freaking lost my effing mind. Like I was so angry because again, child brain couldn't understand that sometimes bugs hide. So I'm like, oh no, clearly all the roaches here are having the time of their life. They're not hiding. They're just out and about. They're casually shopping with each other. Like the fact that a bug would try to betray me and hide was it couldn't compute it. I was like, what do you mean it was on me? But it was in the couch. Like the whole couch is doomed. I just didn't know. Absolutely ridiculous.
That is horrible.
Yes.
That is horrible.
One of the not so proudest moments.
I never had roaches, right? Cause I never had roaches. I think the worst thing we had was because our house was really old and our landlord was a bastard. I mean, which ones are them? Am I right, audience?
That's crazy.
We had. I mean, they are like landlords. Oh my god. Okay, so the house was so old that it had like all these different holes in it, right? I mean, we tried to patch up as many as we could. Me and my dad, we tried to patch up as many. We just couldn't get to all of them, right? And we live next to this alleyway, right?
Yeah.
And during the winter, right? Little friends, little critters, they're trying to get warm, right? And the house was warm. So I thought I was hallucinating at first when I saw a little fur ball peek under my door and run back. I was like, my heart dropped. And I was like, what is that? And they thought, everyone in my house thought I was crazy. They all thought I was crazy. Mom thought I was crazy. Brother thought I was crazy. Dad thought I was crazy. Everyone thought I was crazy. I said, okay, I guess I'm just crazy then. Got completely gaslit, thinking that there weren't. It was just mice. It was just mice. Like a few mouse got in, right? And finally, right? I see it, I hear it, I scream for my parents because I'm like, it's here, look, I'm trying to prove to them that I'm not crazy, right? And they finally see it, right? My mom comes in to see it, she sees it peek out from behind one of my shoe boxes in my closet, and she runs away. I said, you're just gonna leave me?
That's
you're
funny.
Just gonna leave me?
That's really funny.
You're just gonna leave me? Mother!
Mother, no.
Mother, no! Man, even my dad jumped while he was like cooking breakfast one time, like because he saw one run through the kitchen. He jumped, and he's like, he's a big tattooed, muscle, scary man with like.
Oh, like he would go to the salty spittoon. How tough are you?
Literally, he looks like something that being. He literally looks like the guy outside of the salty spittoon, being like, "How tough are you?"
I listen. I believe it. So we had a little bit of an Animal Planet scare going on at my home as well, where like for the first time ever, there were actual like mice getting into the house, right? And when you look at like mouse holes, right, like the Tom and Jerry and everything else, like the joke is like it's the hole that's kind of obvious, but like an actual mouse hole is like
it's never
very
obvious.
Very tiny, extremely. Like you would have never thought it squeezed through that thing.
Oh my god, we've had to. What we did, right, is we plugged them. Luckily, ours were visible enough where we could like when we started really looking for them after we saw that a few of them had got in, we found it instantly.
Yeah.
We plugged it up with a bunch of grocery store bags.
Oh my god.
And I would hear them trying to get through it. So I'd plug it up more and be like, "You're not getting in here. You're not getting in here." Like me. And finally we used some mouse traps and we finally got them out. It was a happy ending. We got them out. We never saw them again. It was
That's fair, because like what happened for us was like they call the exterminator, right? The exterminator comes.
Yeah.
Exterminator's like, so then my dad he wanted to just start cleaning the garage because he's like, okay, if there's mice, they're all coming from the garage, and we know this. So before the exterminator gets here, he started cleaning out everything. Then he found a snake in the garage. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna.
Snake?
Yeah, it was a very tiny snake though. So he threw the snake outside after it like snapped at him once or twice. And then literally what happens is the exterminator comes by like the next day. The exterminator's like, hey man, I see the mouse holes and stuff. I don't see any mice. And we're just sitting there thinking like, what happened? Like where's the family?
Did the snake get? Oh my god, the snake.
So the next day.
Oh my god.
The next day, my mom is getting ready to take the dog outside on a walk, and like literally like an actual Pokemon encounter. It was freaking wild. She's like, I walked out the house. 2 snakes were just in front of the door, posted up, like ready to box. They both lean up their heads, and then the dog gets up and is like, what's up? Will you come in here? And they're just about to rumble, like on sight. And she's like, these were bigger snakes.
Oh my god.
Why are the big snakes here? And why is the dog ready to fight? So she's like, she took the dog back in the house, because our dog is like, at the time, like the dog is very, I don't want to say they're weak, but like they're the kind of dog that you race them, and as a person with 2 legs, you outrun them. So I'm like, there's no way they're winning this fight. I sit there and I'm like, okay, there's no way this dog is gonna win this fight. It's a great move how my mom pulled the dog back in, because these 2 snakes will absolutely demolish him. But it makes sense, because now when you think about the size of the snakes, my dad probably threw the baby snake outside. So then these 2 snakes were like, oh yeah? And they probably ate all the mice, because we couldn't find the mice. Like,
Oh my
so
god.
they're on a power
That
buff
would
right
be
now. Like they
hilarious.
have their alts ready because they ate like an entire family of mice like the day prior,
That
and
is
this dog is about
That
to
is a
walk.
natural exterminator right there.
This dog is about to walk into a fight with 2 snakes that have their alts. Like I wouldn't do this, Like
Just natural exterminators right there. Natural exterminators. That's all you need, right? Got a roach problem? Get some spiders. Got some
Oh my
tarantulas. Let
gosh.
them loose. Let them loose.
I was like,
alright?
yeah, you
Let
made
'em
the right
go.
call. They're probably amped up on that rat, like it, or the mice, like
Yeah, man,
juice.
you gotta-
don't do it.
You got a rat or mice problem? Let some snakes loose, alright? Let them loose.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, like, why are we having like a whole Animal Planet like interaction going on? Like, that's the whole thing. And apparently there were like wasps in the house somewhere. And it's like the exterminators handling all this, by the way, at one go. But the snakes, they're like, listen, we don't do the snakes, okay? We don't do the snakes. But
Oh my god.
everything else, yeah, the wasps were. So my dad had this AC that he really liked, but he didn't level it in the window properly enough. So because of
Oh my
that,
god, they built a nest on the AC?
yes. And they'd come in the house through the AC, and then like whoever's in that room, because it's like a computer room, right? So it's like an office kind of.
Is getting attacked.
A lot of people don't
Is
use
getting
it,
attacked.
but yeah, it's an active PvP zone at every time. Like you never know if one's gonna come in. So I would always close the door, but my parents would leave the door open all the time, and I just didn't understand why they were doing
Why
that.
are they? Why are you letting it in?
Like it's a PvP zone. Like we lock those off. It's like the freaking contamination zone in the division. Like
Yeah.
it stays there.
Close it off. We don't want them in here.
Yeah.
How big was the nest? Was it like a football size?
It was a little bit smaller than that, but they did get rid of it.
You
and
didn't get like the big.
there was also a bird's nest, but my dad didn't want to mess with the bird's nest, and I'm like,
Those are fine. They don't do nothing.
well,
It's
they're a problem if they build in the vents, though. Like the one
Okay,
house,
yeah, true.
yeah, like you can't have them there. Like that's not good. But they like to go there. So I was just like, okay, the house is clearly under siege. If you've ever seen that show Zoo, Zoo is like a show about how all these animals caught this mutation, and they start like all of their animal instincts and actual evolutions. They start evolving to attack humans. It's a really interesting plot, where like you see how the natural existence of how an animal functions and how it started to mutate to like actually be a war machine. It was a good show. Season 3 was kind of weird, but they went into the Chimera route. All the
Season 3 is a bit
the
weird.
the Chimera
1 and 2.
the Chimera stuff's always weird. doesn't matter the show.
What do you mean?
Well, because it's
Chimeras
like
are cool.
the show. What made the show interesting was like, hey, these are normal animals. Like whether it was like a house pet or at the zoo, or like a random like bird, right? Or like a group of birds. It's like, hey, this wouldn't be a problem. But then the birds started attacking people, and they started evolving to efficiently attack people. And that's why the show is interesting, because you like learned animal facts and then learned how they could be more dangerous than they already are. If for some reason there was like a mutation that just decided, yeah, you should just evolve to murder things. And I'm like, wow, that's already pretty savage. Because they were like, the animals were coordinated. They were taking out like power lines and stuff.
Evolve to murder thing.
Like,
Haven't animals already done that though?
yeah, but they do things like that by accident. Like, if the bird like runs into a street light or something, it's obviously wasn't trying to die. But like, you would have like, okay, there's like 5 birds that were like efficiently going through trying to like cut power for people in a city. I'm like, that's kind of scary. Because they could do that if they were coordinated like that. But
that's just some stuff that the military used to do to animals. Like, you remember when the military tried to what was it? Tried to make a bat bomb, where like it was like a bomb with a bunch of bats in it, and they would drop it into like a. They would drop it into a thing, and the bats would like go around. I think they'd be diseased. I'm not sure. I forgot.
They probably had to be. Bioweapons are common. with animals, I think.
Yeah. Oh man, we used to in human history. We've been trying to use animals for weapons in war all the time. Like that one time, the Chinese tried to strap a bomb to a monkey and throw it onto the ship, onto European ships.
We've also sent monkeys to space. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's cool. That is cool as the bomb, the monkey with the bomb on it. That one was kind of funny.
Human history is something to yeah.
Oh, not even just that. Rama, you gotta hear this one, alright? That time China had like this weird fake news article. I forgot what it was called.
Are you sure it wasn't our article about China? Because we have fake news as well.
No. it was China saying that terrorists were, what was it? Insurgents were insurgents were training chimpanzees to be snipers.
There's no way that's real. There's no effing way.
It's not real, but they made the article saying this, and they did a little video demonstration saying that the chimps were having sniper rifles and shooting U.S. army uniforms for bananas and nuts as incentives.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine, like, American sniper, but like a chimp? He's got like the hat, he turns it into and he puts in the sniper.
We live in a society. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Oh my god. That was hilarious. I didn't even know that existed till like I can't remember, like last year, and it was just hilarious, like absolutely funny. When you look up the wild things that just happen, that just flies under the radar in our world, you'll find some really funny and crazy stuff. Like, it gets wild out there. All right.
Oh yeah, no, it does.
We come up with some stuff.
We do. It reminds me of The Last of Us, and how as much as people love and hate that game series, The Last of Us could be real tomorrow when you think about it.
I only hate the second one because of the message. And I'll talk about it all day because it's stupid.
You hate it because of the message? You know what? That sounds like a whole different video. That's fine. We'll get into it.
No, the message was stupid. The message was stupid because everyone can realize this. Right? Alright? The message basically is revenge bad, right? Okay,
are you sure you weren't a Joel
story.
super fan?
No, I wasn't. I was okay. He dead? He's dead? Alright, whatever. He's dead. What can I do about it? He got killed with golf. Who cares? He got killed with a golf club.
Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I think
you didn't even let me finish.
You're not wrong.
You didn't
go on, finish your point.
So
silent.
Abby was able to get revenge on Joel. She was able to get revenge on Joel with no barely any repercussions. Okay, she got strung up a little bit and got hurt a little bit. She still gets a happy ending in the end. Ellie goes out to get revenge and gets ridiculed by everyone, loses some of her fingers, and doesn't even complete out what she was going to do. She's killed so many people with names and stuff. Every time you kill a person, they try to guilt you with like them shouting the other person's name. They'll go like, you'll shoot a guy in the head and go, Brian!
They did that in Last of Us 1 though. Last of Us 1 was very like, Jeff, are you good? Jeff?
Yeah, and they still do that here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they guilt you so much into killing these people, and then she doesn't even finish. Everyone could have lived if you wanted to grow a conscience at the end here, Ellie. You could have just not have killed all these people and stayed at Jackson.
The whole point was like,
revenge
does not.
I know revenge bad, but
no,
you're already this far. You're already this far. You might as well just do it, because then everybody died for nothing.
The point is that she lost everything for the revenge.
Yes.
And then she came to the realization at the end that even if she got it, it would not give her anything back. It's not just revenge bad.
Yeah.
It's revenge is bad and it's unfair. Because like you said, Abby got the good life. But also,
after still committing her revenge, mind you.
But consider this. The whole point of it is kind of just to show like the human condition. It's not necessarily trying to say a deeper message, but I don't know why people get so upset about like stories that tell like a simple message. Like you have the scene in My Hero, right? Or I guess you could say all of My Hero. A lot of people don't like how the manga ends. I won't spoil it, but basically the way I see the ending of My Hero is that's what the creator wanted to do. That's what the main character would have done and wanted to do. And that's what the universe like kind of needed for people to progress. So I'm like, did we get what we thought we were gonna have? No. But what we did get wasn't bad. Like I don't think it's wrong for a story to subvert expectation. It doesn't necessarily make it bad.
I think no one's going to be with long series like that. No one's gonna be happy with the ending, real though. If we're being honest.
Well, that's how I feel.
People are mad about the JJK ending. People are gonna be mad about the One Piece ending when it comes in the next 20,000.
People aren't gonna be mad about.
People are gonna be mad.
They're not gonna be mad.
People are gonna be mad. People are mad about the Dragon Ball. Well, that didn't really happen, really.
Yeah, no, it's
whatever.
It's soaking money forever. But my whole thing is like the ending to something is meant to kind of bring the story full circle, and I think
now there are bad endings.
There are bad endings, and then there's endings like Bleach where like Kubo might be a mastermind or not, but you know.
Bad ending. I'm sorry. I do.
No, I know.
It makes me so mad.
I know, but I love how I always point to.
Me? What was that?
No, I was just saying. I always point to Reborn as like my ideal ending for a plot, where like it starts at point A, it goes all the way down the alphabet.
Wait, Reborn?
Hitman Reborn.
Anime about the.
Yes.
You were talking about the baby Hitman? What?
Yes, Hitman Reborn, the plot, the story. Katekyo.
I'm sit here and talk to you about Hitman.
I'm just saying, Hitman starts at point A, it goes through the whole alphabet, and then after Z, it comes back to point A, full circle, and it lands. And I'm like, that was freaking amazing ending. I loved it.
It's insanity. I can't believe you brought up a Hitman Reborn.
Do you not like?
Snuck that in there. I didn't even.
Do you not like this show?
No, I don't like Hitman Reborn.
Why?
I just don't like. It's weird. It's even weirder for me. It's a flavor of flavors of weird.
Okay. Did you only watch like the first 10 episodes or something?
I watched like 3 episodes.
3?
It's the same I did with Lucky Star.
Yeah, that's why. So here's the thing, and I'll tell all of you this as well, because people need to know the creator that was doing Hitman, they were happy and they were making the plot and they were doing the thing, and I can't remember. I think it's a woman. I can't remember. But basically, what happened was
probably
they got to a point where because they were trying to make a gag show. They were trying to make a gag manga, so it's supposed to be comedy.
Yeah.
And then their editor or somebody came to them and was like, "Hey, your jokes are like they're okay, but like this isn't selling enough. You need to do something, or we're gonna that's insane. That's insane." But yeah, and I will admit those were some very dull first few episodes. Like I got the point, but they're a little bit harder to watch. So you could imagine reading through the manga was probably like a little different too, right?
Yeah.
So
man,
once they got the message of we're about to cancel this if you don't like figure it out, because the sales were dropping.
You don't pick up the fucking pace. So
they literally pivoted the entire story from comedy to a shonen like power up anime, and it was amazing at being that. Like anybody that didn't get past the first 10, I always feel bad for them because I'm like, listen, whatever rom-com you thought you were reading, it goes so good. It goes so good beyond, but they literally had to genre switch in the middle of their launch, which is kind of rare because most things just get canceled. They don't genre switch. They can't.
Yeah.
So
true.
Yeah, Hitman Reborn is a great
sleeper
story.
Hits like that.
Yeah.
Sleeper hits like that come out kind of sporadically too. The one that I really liked was called what was it? Undead.
Undead Unluck.
Undead Unluck.
I don't know why it's not more popular. That story's really good from what I hear.
Oh, it's so good, and I'm so mad more people don't know.
I like, but they did something similar though, where like they kept raising the stakes because the main character's quirk or ability or whatever was ridiculous, and they raised it too high, and then they pivoted the story into the shenanigans that it is. But it was like a good pivot, and I'm like, that pivot, I don't know how many people are gonna watch like long enough or read it long enough to get to the pivot that makes it gold.
I think it's because some people can't understand. I think some people just can't understand it, because it was hard to understand at first. If you're being honest, you're like, wait, what is even happening right now? Because then you start, the rules start getting added, right? And you're like, wait a minute, they didn't have the stars or the galaxy at first, and now they do, and then all this other stuff happens, and then oh, guess what? It's Trigger. Now it's aliens. It's not Trigger. I'm being joking. Trigger always adds aliens.
Trigger always ends.
You know it.
There's two things. Trigger
it's always
and Xenoblade. It doesn't matter what the story of the game is. Doesn't matter what's happening.
It's always aliens.
They always end in a giant robot fight every time, without fail.
Or no,
without
not just
fail.
Robot fights. Not just
Without
robot
fail.
fight. Aliens. It's all the twist villain is always aliens in a Trigger show. It's always going to be aliens.
Well, remember
It's
what was
never
cool about
done.
Gurren Lagann was it wasn't just aliens. It was we're all aliens.
What's cool about Gurren Lagann is that they didn't do it 50 times then.
Well, yeah,
Like,
the Spiral King did it already, and then the show started.
Yeah. No, I mean Trigger didn't do the alien twist villain for the 50th time. Now they finally chilled out.
I mean, the
Same with
anti-spiral.
I know people are.
I don't know if I'd really even call the anti-spiral like aliens. I mean, they are, but they aren't.
They were basically aliens. They came from space.
Well,
They
no,
were
but like the whole concept of like the anti-spiral was like they're trying to hold back life, like. So it's like, yes, they're aliens.
They were life from another world.
But they're holding back everyone, not just
And
against
alien.
humanity, you know? Everybody.
That's still an alien.
Okay, but then this is the thing. The alien term is like very loose. Like, we can call anything an alien. Like, oh, that guy's from a different...
can't.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. People... Literally, there are literal jobs out here where you classify people as aliens because they lived in a different country. It's stupid. But that's what it is.
That is an alien.
God dang it. A different country.
It's an alien to the country, at least. It just means a foreign entity. They were foreign.
That's what I'm saying. The word is too loose.
Were foreign. They were foreign to Earth, and they were aliens. They're an alien to Earth, or whatever they called in Gurren Lagann. I forget what it was called in Gurren Lagann, but.
Well,
I need to watch Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann's great. I love how Spiral Power is like the most powerful. Okay, to be fair, I have something to say. For those of you who haven't watched One Piece but plan to, I'm about to talk about the newest power-up, so spoiler alert. But anyway.
Wait, hold on.
What?
This is a spoiler alert. Click off the video now.
You don't have to click off, but you can skip to like a minute from now. But basically, so Gear 5 is probably the strongest thing right now. I thought Simon from Gurren Lagann was the strongest anime character, like across the board, because Spiral Power is ridiculously stupid. Like, Simon can literally write things out of existence because Spiral Power said he could. And I'm like, who can beat that? Who can literally beat that? But now, after watching Gear 5 do things, I feel like it's luck of the draw of does Luffy hit them first?
Fire Force.
Huh?
You haven't read Fire Force.
I'm watching Fire Force, but I haven't read Fire Force.
You haven't read Fire Force.
I have not.
You haven't read Fire Force.
I still okay. Here's what I'm gonna tell you about Gear 5, so that you can.
I know about.
No, I know. But remember, when Luffy hits things, he activates he has Toon Force in a show that shouldn't have it. So when he hits things, he like turns them into tunes on impact, which is why nothing immediately dies when he fights it, I feel like. But it's like you can't really beat it because that's the only form out of all the forms Luffy has. That's the only form where he'll get super exhausted and tired and start losing, and then just be like, "Nah, I'm good," and then he just buffs back up. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know how you beat Gear 5. At first, I thought the trick was he doesn't have hockey.
You obviously haven't seen Ed Heg.
I'm in Ed Heg right now, but the anime hasn't finished it yet. So I'm thinking, I've literally been watching, and I'm like, oh, Gear 5 can lose because it doesn't have hockey. That's the way we beat it. And then I watched him actually hit Kizaru with the most terrifying attack, and it had hockey on it, and I was like, never mind. I don't know how to beat Gear 5. I don't know how to, like,
Wait,
it's impossible to kill this
all
man.
of his forms have hockey.
Yeah, but Gear 5, it didn't
something
look like
about
he was using it against Kaido, which is why I was like, maybe.
Oh, you didn't see the sparks? He was always
The sparks to me weren't like the hockey though. It was just the form doing.
That was hockey.
Okay.
The Black Lightning is always hockey.
I thought it was just Conquerors, but not like Ardiment hockey, which is how you damage people, right? Because he was using Ryo up until Gear 5, and he stopped using it. So I was like, okay, maybe you can beat it that way.
Oh yeah.
It didn't work
Yeah,
out
he
that
needs
way.
to use more of that. I want him to use more of that. That was a
Yeah, so I was confused by that. But then, when you had
Well,
Simon,
I guess he did do it when he clashed.
Simon could just be like, yeah, so I did this with Anti-Spiral, and that just doesn't exist anymore. And I'm like, okay, how do you beat this character? He can just say you don't exist. So I'm like, Gear 5 on a physical realm level, I think, as of what I've seen right now, it can't lose physically. But Simon can still look at him and say he doesn't exist anymore. Granted, will Simon do that unless he thinks you're a threat? Probably not.
At this point, just get the mask or something.
I don't know if the mask, but if he writes the mask out of existence, then what happens? This is my problem. This is my problem.
Does the mask obey the laws of reality? If you have a character that rewrites reality, but then you have an item that doesn't obey the laws of reality, why would he listen to his reality if he doesn't obey?
See, but this is the
that reality
problem. This
already?
goes back to even the guy in Bleach that has creation magic. It's like, for not creation magic, but like imagination magic or whatever. It's like he had to imagine himself losing for it to even be possible for him to die. So if he just never imagines a world that you exist
really
in,
goofy.
yeah, it was Kubo. Anyway, if he just imagines a world where you don't exist in it, what are you going to do about that? I don't know if it's a reality rewrite, because he's literally just like, he's changing.
That's a reality rewrite.
Would you still consider that a reality rewrite? If
It
Simon
has to be,
Simon
because
looks at
he's
you
writing
and
the-
says you're not real, the mask can't just be
Yeah, that's
real
a
again,
reality
can he? Like,
That's a reality rewrite. Yeah, see that's what I don't even know how reality warping powers would clash. I guess it'd be whoever is more him. I guess whoever is more him. If you're more him, then you can beat out his reality rewrite.
well, because like some shows do it as like a willpower thing, but it's kind of like in Black Clover where you have characters like Finral that can teleport. That makes sense. And then you have characters like his brother that will just this space just doesn't exist anymore. And it's like, oh, so what happens when you do that to a person? Oh, the person just, it's gone. Like the space they existed in is just gone. And I'm like, yeah, that's a problem. In the same way that like Black Clover also experimented with like over healing as like a magic that heals can be deadly if it's overdone and it just implodes something. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Mercy
I like
players
the idea
all
of, like,
over Overwatch are just like cringing at the end.
I love the idea of like healing so much that you heal them too much, and it's like, oh, stop. That's cool.
Yeah, that was
like
cooked. So I look
cool
at that.
concepts I think people should use more.
I look at that and I'm like, I don't imagine anything that can beat Simon. And Gear 5 has made me question. Because I'm like, okay, if I'm Simon and I see Luffy and I'm like, bye. Does he just like tune his way back somehow? I don't know. It shouldn't be possible. But I also, the fact that I'm questioning it is wild. Same thing with the mask.
Remember, they said his only limit. Is his imagination. The only reason he moves and does the things he does is because of Luffy's imagination.
Yeah, but like, what about the mask too? Like, If you,
That's only limited by your imagination. Again, it's a super broken power that if you put it against another super broken power, you're just gonna. It's like dividing by zero. You'll never get the answer. There's no
insane. Well, the way I've always seen it,
just
because
dividing by
before, and this is why I put Simon on such a high level. To me personally, the strongest powers in anime are mental hack powers. So like all these characters in Naruto, they have special eyes that like trigger mental traumas and stuff like that, or like freeze you in place or something. Those are like the strongest abilities in a show because they don't have to interact with you. They don't have to touch you. They see you or they get you to see them and then you lose. And I'm like, well, the ultimate version of that has to be spiral power because Simon can just see you and you're like out of here. Now, he does all the cool stuff because Grand Logon people are all about the flexing, but like, he doesn't have to. So, if you're just seen by somebody with eye hacks, it's just an instant loss. But then you start getting weird anime characters recently where like, oh, this character is like immune to everything or something weird, right? Like, so you're like, okay, if you're immune to eye hacks or you're blind or something wild like that, it's like, how do you lose to somebody with essentially pure eye hack power? It's kind of difficult to
You're
say.
blind right now.
Me? Blind.
Your eyes are closed all the time.
So, I can be closed.
Oh, there you go. Now your eyes are open.
I'm just talking about my points. But anyway. Yeah, but it's like, I don't really know. Some of these matchups are crazy. Like, I like some shows like Seven Deadly Sins. It made a lot of sense. Bon,
Yes.
they realized that no matter what, Bon's body will just not die under any circumstance. So the way to kill him is to just take his soul out of his body. Pure genius. Made complete sense to me.
We'll take your body now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we don't need the. Okay, let's just take his soul then. Like, it's fine. He's not safe. I'm like, oh man, our immortal guy isn't safe. But yeah, no, some of these shows, I have no idea.
Man, poor Seven Deadly Sins. Poor thing that happened to that author. His show got so ruined. I mean, his story got so ruined because the animators just.
They just existed the way they did.
Been,
I wish A1 kept the project.
I would have been so
I wish
mad.
A1 kept the project.
I would have been so mad at the author. I would have been like, "This is what the you see this."
I was
right
waiting.
now?
I was waiting for them to get to the part that got badly animated. Like, I had more fun watching a YouTube video that reanimated the fight with like comic like color and whatever. Because I was just like, the Meliodas versus Escanor was supposed to be such a hype battle, and all they had to do was
hype in the
give it
manga.
to A1. If A1 had it, that would have been the greatest fight scene of all time. But no, Studio Dean, I think it is. They fumbled that battle so freaking hard.
Studio.
The director has
to.
The director had to know this could not like continue. They had to know. I'm not saying I would have put my job on the line, but if I was a director and I saw that, I would have either called in a new animation team,
some sort of quality control,
or I would have just said we're delaying the anime indefinitely for this season. Whatever hot like press I get from my bosses is just gonna have to be that. There's no way we can release this.
Yeah, I would have been like, if you want hot press, I would have showed them, like, you see this Meliodas sitting on this table? He looks like garbage, doesn't he? This looks like garbage.
You want to release that? You want to release that? Yeah?
Oh my, don't even get me started on disappointments. Record of Ragnarok? Oh,
what happened to that?
God.
I thought that was good.
I've never been so... The manga's good. The show, though, animated by Netflix.
Oh,
God.
There it is, everybody.
Oh, God. Yep.
You know what we need to do?
Animated by Netflix.
As a community, we need to watch the new season of Black Mirror. That would be so hype. We should so do that.
Wait, which one?
Black Mirror, the new season of Black Mirror.
Oh, it's out? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know until recently. But
I know there was a new season of Love, Death, and Robots, and I like that.
I watched season 1. I gotta finish that. That show's great. Yeah.
Oh, it's really good. Anthology. It's so good. Such a good anthology series.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I saying? Record of Ragnarok, right? So It's basically just one big tournament arc, and the first fight is literally the most hype. It's Zeus from Greek mythology versus Adam, the first man.
Oh man.
Like, it's some heavy hitters already. I was like, this is nuts. And the fight in the manga, the most hype, excuse my language, the most hype shit ever. It is so hype. Like because it's basically the gods are trying to wipe out humanity.
Oh, okay.
And basically it's like a tournament to prove to the gods that humans are still worth keeping around.
Mm-hmm.
And the fight Zeus fighting with Adam is so cool because everyone just starts. I don't want to spoil the fight for
I'm
you.
just trying to figure out what Adam would even do.
They obviously give him like some they give him some obviously some extra power ups, all right, but like not exactly some stuff they said he could do in the Bible, right? But
Okay.
it's a super cool fight.
And the anime is not worth it.
Adam. The anime is not worth. Just read it.
Jeez.
Don't watch the anime. Just read it. Just read it. Do not watch the anime. Just read it. You get cool matchups. Adam versus Zeus. There's Lu Bu versus Thor. Lu Bu versus Thor. You got Jack the Ripper versus Hercules.
What the heck are these matchups?
I'm telling you, it's so hype though. It's so hype, bro. When you be seeing these fights, you're like, okay, this is hype. You got like, I forget, it was Poseidon versus, I forget the samurai's name. It's a famous samurai. I gotta find him again. It's a famous historical samurai again.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else probably know it. It's been a while since I've read it now, but hype. Just hype. That's another banger for anyone to read out there. And I know we probably don't want to be talking about anime for too long. I'll only recommend one more, Hell's Paradise.
I was watching Hell's Paradise. Some.
Hell's Paradise.
I'm not a fan.
Man,
I like what it's trying to do. It's the one with the little white haired ninja kid, right? The white haired ninja kid. Okay, yeah. It was.
He's a man. I'll have you know. He's just a
It was trying. It was. I like the themes that existed in it, but I just feel like it fumbled the bag in a couple areas. I only watched season 1 though.
Which area?
So is there more than season 1?
Oh yeah, there's more after season 1. There's like, well, obviously they didn't animate it yet, but there is more after, and it gets wild, and it gets cool.
Okay, I see.
It gets wild, and it gets cool because all the stuff in it. I like all the imagery in it. You haven't heard of the Bofu Jutsu yet, and I feel like you personally will like Bofu Jutsu, if you know what I'm talking about, audience. All right. No, if anyone knows Ranma, you'll know she'll like Bofu Jutsu. If anyone knows Hell's Paradise,
maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
Anyway,
you'll know.
Another story.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go back a little bit. I never finished the story about the stinky kid. That stinky.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. That stinky, smelly fucking bag of trash. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay, he was a bit chub. I'll say all types of horrible things about it because he wouldn't change. I bet his bed had an outline of him on it. It was so bad. Oh my god. I fear for his sheets. So, what was happening? If he didn't have sheets, what had happened? I'm walking in behind him. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now this kid, I don't know what was going on at home or what, right? But he must have had it rough or something. But I don't care. You inconvenienced my day. Walking behind him, already you could see from his hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Greasy as all hell and tufts of dandruff in it. I was like, oh no. And then he also stank. He smelled like shit. It was so bad. And what was horrible about it, right? We're in a senior class. I got so mad about it at my English teacher. She tried to have us get assigned seating for like some kind of group project or something or whatever, and we had to sit next to the people we were doing the stuff for reading or whatever. And guess who got sat next to fucking Stinky? Guess who got sat next to Stinky? Oh my god. So I get sit next to Stinky, and so I sit down. I was like, oh god. So I'm thinking maybe I can just, as soon as I say maybe I can just, right, thinking I can forget about it. Maybe it'll go away. Maybe the fan will push it away from me or something. Nope. Immediately, I can feel the nose hairs in my nose like curl up and die. It was just I'm like, bro, I know. I get up and move to the back of the class where like the pencil sharpener is, and I just do my work there. And she tries to come back and tell me like, you need to go back up and sit with him. No, I say no. No, I'm not doing that. I said I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that. I'm not going back up there, because if I do, I'm never gonna get work done, and I'm gonna get mad because I'm just gonna be sitting there fuming mad that his stinky ass is right next to me, ruining my day. After class ends, I go up to her. I say, you need to tell him. Like, I don't care who tells him, because y'all don't want me to tell him. I'm gonna be mean, and y'all gonna say I'm bullying. I'm gonna be mean, and y'all say I'm bullying. And I know she knows, because what happened, Ranma? I know she knew, because anytime she would walk around the class during the reading, she would avoid that spot.
Oh,
I saw it. She would avoid that spot. She would avoid walking past him. It was like a little stink wall, like a little barrier, like. It was like a little hazard zone, like, oh, don't go over there. She'd turn around immediately and go, nah, I'm not gonna go that way. Like, oh, I know what you're doing. And you want me to sit next to that, you want me to go into the dangers? Nope, I'm not going in there. I'm not ruining my day. I almost had to call up my parents too. I think I did. I had to call up my parents because she was making a big fuss about it too. Like, of me sitting there. I'm like, I'm not sitting there. He smells like shit. I'm not doing it. It got so bad that even some of the other classmates started doing it. So they knew I wasn't lying. The other classmates were saying how much he stank. So a girl from my class even brought up, like you said, she bought out of her own money a thing of deodorant and brought up to him and gave it to him in the middle of class because he smelled so damn bad.
See, the thing about deodorant that people don't realize is deodorant is a preventative measure. Like, once it's kicking, it's kicking. Deodorant can't shield that. You have to put it on first.
We didn't know. We were desperate. Okay, we wanted something to change. We needed something to change. And there was either that or take your ass down to the showers.
It's weird because
I don't know. Do something.
There are people that know that they smell bad, like really bad, and then they get kind of like, I guess, offended when someone calls it out, but then they don't use deodorant.
Well, then don't stink. Don't stink. If you're gonna get offended, don't.
Because like, part of me is
and
like,
then guess what?
Is it an affording it issue? Because like, you're clearly
it's
upset.
Just because they're embarrassed.
Yeah, but
no,
you can change it tomorrow.
Exactly. Like, it's just because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed and they're lashing out, and they don't want anyone to actually call it out, but they don't want to do anything either because they have like such apathy or whatever's going on at home, depression, apathy, something.
Yeah, because like,
they're just lazy.
I'm very anal about like making sure that I'm clean. So when it comes to like, oh my gosh, when it comes to like simple things, like I brush my teeth, I have breath mints on me at all times, and I have a very powerful mouthwash. So like at every stage, my breath will always be minty fresh. There is no way.
I got some new soap.
New soap? You have a Dr. Stone?
It's like this lavender.
Oh,
no, it's got this. It's just like lavender soap. It's
lavender.
I don't know where it's from. I don't know. It smells really good though. It's like, it smells good. Ooh. That's what he needed. I should have gave him that. Like, take this. Take this. Down to the showers, in the gym. take it.
Imagine passing
Well,
somebody a bar
don't
of
stink.
soap. Like, that's so unhinged.
Don't stink. Don't stink, and I won't have to do
That's
it.
hyper
It's-
unhinged.
Well, then don't smell like ash. And I won't have to. I won't ask you to go clean it in the middle of the day. Yeah, no, that was crazy. Even the vice principal came up to him. I had to call him to his office and be like, "You gotta do something about it. We're getting so many complaints about you. You gotta do something about it."
That's insane.
That was a future Smash competitive player. All right.
Wow, call out a whole Smash.
He might as well
Oh
have been
my
a Smash
God.
competitive player. Him and his whole little entourage. Oh my God. They were all overweight and stank. It was bad. It was.
I guess the thing that's
It
weird
was
to me
bad.
about like stereotypes and memes and stuff is like things are stereotyped because it happens enough, right? And then they become memes because it happens
Yeah.
enough. But then you think memes
Yeah.
would like encourage people to do better, but like it doesn't change, and that's always such a weird phenomenon to me.
Nope.
It's like, why are you guys not changing but not liking the memes and stuff that come out of it? What is needed to invigorate change, you know? Like, actually.
A question as old as time, Brad. What is needed to make people change? That is a question as old as time.
Can I do
Some
it?
people
Can I
don't
make
want
him
to.
change?
Man,
Can I make
you
him
cannot
change?
fix him. You cannot fix him. Don't do it. Don't try it. He gotta fix himself.
He said, don't try. It's impossible.
Don't try.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. From outside sources to do it. You gotta do it from yourself. Look inside yourself. Have an inner monologue. Recognize the problem. That's the first step. And then take the steps to do it. It's never gonna happen immediately. Take your time. Stop being hard on yourself. Be patient and shut the hell up. All right,
Wow. That's insane.
That's my advice. That's my unfettered advice.
Fair enough. Well, okay. So we'll end here. Is there something you want to tell the people before you go?
I want to tell you all to subscribe to Ranma's YouTube channel.
What?
She streams.
I did not plan this.
What is it? She
I did
streams on Twitch. Not every day, but she does stream a bunch. All right, streams a lot for y'all. Plays cool games. Has cool commentary. Is a cute fox girl. You give them all the love. Give them donations. They also have a Patreon that you can also subscribe to. This video is
For
also
free.
brought to you by.
What?
Brought to you by Fansly. Ranma also has a Fansly
All right. That's
streams
enough.
that they
Yep,
do.
Yep. You
They
bring me
do
your
great
mouth here.
streams over there as well.
Listen, you're here because
Alright.
it's YouTube, okay? Or maybe Rumble too. But anyway, yes, do that thing I forget to do. Is that why you did that? Because I was gonna forget to do it.
No, I was just being nice.
I see. Okay. Hit the bell icon,
Well-
like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Oh
Yeah.
No.
See you later. What do you mean? See you
Ah.
later.